Hello guys, welcome to today's lesson. We are talking about partial fractions in the repeated root. Okay, so for example, like here, we have to first trying to understand how to divide a polynomial's fractional numbers. Okay, so here is a fractional equation like px over x minus 2, x minus a squared times x minus b. You can just divide it into three parts like a over x minus a and plus b over x minus a squared and plus c over x minus b. Okay. So also, for example, like here, if we have px means a polynomials, and divided by 2x minus 1 squared times 2x plus 1 squared, you can just write it down as the a over 2x minus 1 plus b over 2x minus 1 squared plus c over the 2x plus 1 and plus d divided by 2x plus 1 squared. Okay. So we have said, so for these partial fractions, we're just trying to first making them into different parts and then trying to make an integration for them, okay? So for example, I will just give you some quick practice for you. So I will show you for the first problem. So the first problem we can find that is for two factors times together, right? So you can find 2x minus 1 and 2x plus 1 make a product. So you can say here, just divided them into 2x minus 1, here's a, and plus b divided by 2x plus 1. So then you can just make a product with each other. That is 2x minus 1 times 2x plus 1. And here is for a times 2x plus 1 plus b times 2x minus 1. Okay, that is partial fractions here. And then you can simplify it a little bit. So that is for 2a plus 2bx and plus, here is for a minus b divided by 2x minus 1 times 2x plus 1. Okay, that is the equation here. So for this kind of equation, you can just set like for 2a plus, because we want to make sure that equals to 2, right? So we have 2a plus 2b equals to 0 and a minus b equals to 2, okay? That is for this equation here. So then we can set like we have a minus b equals to 2, and also we have a plus b equals to 1, right? So we can just set like here is 2a equals to 3 and a equals to 3 over 2 and b equals to negative a half, okay? That is for the first problem, okay? So maybe if you want to like trying the second and third problem, you can just follow with my step. But you want to just do it yourself. You can pause the video and then do it yourself, okay? So for question 2 and question 3, maybe I will give you an example like question 2. So for question 2, you can just think like here, 10x plus 9 divided by 2x plus 1 over times 2x plus 3 squared, right? So you can have that here, it can be divided into three parts. The first part is a over 2x plus 1. The second fraction number is b over 2x plus 3, and then plus c over 2x plus 3 squared, okay? That is the equation here. So then you can just trying to write down in the partial fractions. Here is for like you can times it together like 2x plus 1 and then times 2x plus 3 squared. And that will turns into a times 2x plus 3 squared and then plus b times 2x plus 1 times 2x plus 3 and then plus c times 2x plus 1, okay? So then we can just simplify a little bit. That will be turns into the 4a plus 4b x squared, and then plus here is for 4 3 is 12, 12a plus here is for 8b and plus 2cx, okay? And then the constant number is for 9a plus here is for 3b and then plus c, okay? So then you can try to solve in for a function, okay? So you can just try and solve in the three equations here, like 4a plus 4b equals to 0, and 12a plus 8b plus 2c equals to 10, and the final answer is 9a plus 3b plus c equals to 9, okay? You can calculate the a, b, c's value here, okay? That is for the question 2. And for the last question, you can just try to first make a partial fractions of it, like x minus 1, here is a, and plus b over x plus 1, and then plus c over x minus 1 squared, okay? So I believe the first two kind of integration you can calculate because they can be considered as a times log x minus 1 and plus b times log x plus 1, right? But the last integration, c over x minus 1 squared, how to simplify it? Okay, so I will give you a very simple hint for it. You can just try to understand, like just consider x as maybe here is for here's x minus 1 square, right? So I believe here is for x equals to maybe here we can just consider like dx, right? And we can let x minus 1 equals to u. So then you can just translate it into c over u squared times du, okay? Then you can calculate it because here is for c times u power of -2, right? So the value here is for maybe for negative c over u, right? And then you can put u equals to x minus 1 into it, and you can calculate for this equation, okay? So that's for the question 3. I hope you can truly understand it for the 3 problems here, okay? That's for it. Okay, so see you next time. Bye.